Hi, I'm Clint Matthews. I'm the Northeast Region Seed Lead with AgTegra Cooperative. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about planting populations. Importance and value of a planting population and getting it optimized on your operation is that the populations are part of the ROI equation, and it's a significant factor that can have an impact on whether or not you're able to reach your yield goals. So how do you determine the right population? There's multiple factors to consider when trying to determine what the optimal population is, and a few of those factors would include the environment that you're planting into, things like the capability of the ground that you're planting on, what is the yield potential of that field. You might also want to consider what the available moisture looks like. On a year where we've had ample moisture and we're going into spring with good ground moisture, we may have a higher yield environment we're looking at, versus a year where it's been drier and drought's a concern. Those will affect what the optimum population looks like. You also want to take into consideration what row spacing you're using. If you run narrow rows versus wide rows, your optimum population for any given product is going to be different. And understanding what row spacing you're using in correlation with what product you're going to plant there will help you determine what the right population is. Another factor to consider is which hybrid or variety you're going to plant. Things like ear flex on corn, whether it's a fixed ear or a flex ear, will determine what population is right for that product based on what your yield goals are. Other factors would be stalk strength on corn and possibly disease pressure in the field. On things like white mold and soybeans, you may want to drop your population a little bit in order to help manage that disease appropriately. Another factor to consider would be fertility. Aligning your planting prescription or population for a field with your fertilizer program in order to try to achieve a common yield goal is going to help make sure that you're maximizing efficiency on that acre. AgTegra offers a host of different solutions to help you optimize your planting populations. We have a wealth of research at our disposal, like hybrid-specific planting recommendations that are based on a lot of research by product in different yield environments to understand how they perform and how those different factors play into optimizing the right population. We also have things like response to population scores. That's another method of research which it looks at different hybrids or varieties in different yield environments and comes up with a good rating scale on where to optimize each specific product. We also have our MSB System. This is our program where we're able to variable rate both fertilizer and planting populations into different management zones in the field. These are set up based on multiple layers of data that help determine production capabilities of different areas of the field. When you're using MSB and you variable rate, it's important that you match up your planting population to align with your fertilizer applications so that yield goals are trending in the same direction. We also have our innovation centers at AgTegra, where we're able to help you ensure that your equipment is capable of reaching the target populations you've established. We're able to run row units to ensure the accuracy of the planter from what's being set in the cab. And we're also able to set up planters that aren't currently capable of variable rating to variable rate if you're using our MSB system. If you've got questions on how to optimize your planting population, please talk to your AgTegra agronomist or Innovation Center specialist. Thanks.